motherfucking thing.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Gaming On Podcast YouTube channel. My name is Carl, also known as Talk Show Host. Doing a little guide for Raynor here today. The very first hero that anyone plays with, the tutorial hero of Heroes of the Storm. Some say too easy because of easiness. I don't know, like people say, oh, he's so easy, he's so good because he's so easy. Or too good for how easy he is to play. I don't agree with that. He's an assassin. The reason he gets this easy title is because he does have an automatic ability. One of his traits or talents that he doesn't even have to press a button for, which is kind of nice, that adrenaline rush right there. Once you get below 30%, you're going to heal for a nice amount. So that's always nice. But by the same token, he is an assassin, which means he gets rocked like an assassin. And here, just looking at some of the talents that I like to stick with, I like to take Vampiric Assault to keep myself topped off. Confident Aim is pretty good if you get pretty nice at hitting those bullseye shots and you have a pretty good healer with you. But overall, I think Vampiric Assault is probably the best talent on that tier. I do like the the penetrating round, that hamstring shot talent right there. These other ones can work, but some of them aren't as good. Either of his heroics are awesome. Both can be used to great effect. I think the Banshees are better if you need to have that burst. Say if the enemy team has two support characters, go for the Banshees. The Yamato, or the Battle Cruiser, I call it the Battle Cruiser, is better for just kind of zoning people out, like if you're fighting around mercs or bases or something like that. Here I like Cluster Round, Bullseye, or sometimes Executioner. I kind of picked a game where I didn't quite talent as well as I could have, but what are you going to do? Any of those three are pretty darn good. And then for the final talent, 40% more damage for Executioner is pretty good. That's never bad, especially in team fights. And for the final talent, I really like Bolt of the Storm. These other two, the two heroic talents for Raynor are less good, I think, than other ones. That Bolt of the Storm will just be a lifesaver. It's only a 40-second cooldown, and will save your life, which you are going to be doing more damage if you're not dead. And that's the name of this game, Heroes of the Storm. I like to call it the Don't Die teamwork game. And, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So I'm going to go through a little bit of a game here. Nexus Frenzy can work. Nexus Frenzy is another good talent. The attack speed and range. That's the thing about Raynor. Like, he just does a ridiculous amount of damage very quickly. Not quite as high as some heroes. You can see the Nova and Zeratul on our team. Those are very bursty heroes, but those two are terrible at taking down creeps in lanes. So, I see we have a healer on our... Do we have a healer? No, we do not. But I'm going to take Seasoned Marksman anyways, because that's how I roll. So basically, the idea is kill people with the Q key and buff yourself and your enemies, or your allies rather, with your W. The one nice thing about your W ability is that you can actually use it to run away when you need to. If you're getting in trouble and you need to run back to your tower, W does increase your run speed very slightly, so I recommend using that. Overall, I didn't talk about his trait. So Raynor sees and has a higher basic attack range than any other character in the game, which is also kind of why people think he's pretty easy to play, because he's like the highest range. You can be farthest away and still do your basic damage. But what you really want to be doing is killing people. And here I'm using my W to run back. I'm 2 versus 1. You never want to take that fight. But you want to be killing people, and it's hard to kill people when you are personally dead. So, like I said, try to stay alive, but good luck with that, because it's not easy, you know. And that's any assassin. You know, they do a ton of damage, they take a ton of damage, and it's a trade-off. Here you can see the W, all my allies. The other nice thing about this W ability is that it will inspire your hero allies as well as the NPC allies. So if you can use that, you know, with someone in range, another ally of yours, you can really take someone down pretty quickly. So that's the best use of that. I also want to say the best use of your snipe ability. That's not what it's called. I apologize for not knowing the names of these, but I'm going to call it the Q and the W ability. But your Q is a long-range snipe. And the best thing you can do with it, obviously the absolute best thing you can do with it is to land a killing blow on somebody. But, you know, what you really can do that's really nice is use it to get someone out of position. Later on, you'll actually be able to talent it to stun or slow, which I highly recommend doing. And, you know, it's a skill shot. You're not going to hit it every time. You kind of have to predict where people are going to be at. Oh, here's me, like, make it... see there, I used it to kind of move this guy out of the way so I could run by him. You know, the skill shot, you're not, like I said, you're not going to be able to hit it every single time. You're going to have to predict where people are going and work with your team. It's, you know, it's not going to finish off people, especially at low levels. It's just not going to do it. You can see me hit these shots and people are just kind of like shrugging it off. But when you get to like level 20, hitting that shot will be like 500-600 damage, which is an insane amount. Kerrigan coming at me, not getting the kill. And here you can see I'm just like, I'm playing with the towers because I know there's heroes out here that are higher health than me. I've said it in other videos, guys, that I've done, where the more health you have, the further out from the towers you can push. You can push to the bushes and check the bushes, but even doing that without any... there's me missing. Even checking bushes without an ally near you is pretty dangerous. Here's 2 assassins versus 1. That was not great on Kerrigan's part. So, yeah. Anyway. Basically, I'm going to keep talking through this game a little bit, kind of show you where things went right, where things went wrong for me. This is not a perfect game or a super amazing game by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a normal game with Raynor that, yeah, I decided to use for a guide. I do love Raynor. If anyone here has not played StarCraft 2, or the original StarCraft, but at this point I would recommend starting at StarCraft 2 because, yeah, StarCraft, the original StarCraft is... it's hard to say it's dated because there's still so many people that play it, but graphically and like control-wise, it's just such a different experience, and the second one's a little bit more user-friendly, a little bit more polished, but Raynor is awesome. And, you know, I know this is totally off topic, but fucking StarCraft is a great story. Like, if you like science fiction, you have to play it. It's such a great story. I'm gonna get that slow on my penetrating round. That's what it's called. Here I should be thinking about going back for mana, but I want to try and kill this guy. Oh, but he gets killed first. So that's one thing I will say about Raynor, is that you can kind of hang back. You don't have to be front line. You probably shouldn't be on the front line, especially if you've got a tank around you. You know, hang back. See, I'm playing behind Diablo here, and like if you're low health, just play way back. Don't be near anyone else that could possibly kill you. And then if you see an opportunity to really help your team by running up and using penetrating round, aka the long-range snipe, then do it. Run in, dismount. I also like to stay mounted as often as possible because you get that movement bonus. People don't take advantage of that quite enough in this game, I feel like. And here we Go again. Hitting that shot. And dead. You can see he was slowed from my movement. The movement's slow right after that shot, which is always kind of nice. I'm gonna turn the game sound down just a little bit more. I think it's a little bit too loud. There we go. Okay, I think you guys will still be able to hear that. Apologize for my sound levels in some of the other videos. Kind of new to this YouTube thing, so I'm also doing this. I'm doing this in a weird setup where I recorded this. We recorded and edited this video in advance, and now I'm doing the voiceover, just kind of watching it through afterwards. So I'm not sure if it's kind of a matter of convenience because the editing was done by experienced noob, also known as Joel from Gaming On, and he does a really good job. But it's kind of an odd process. We're not always able to be in the same place at the same time to edit and record over at the same time. So anyway, now here I am in the bushes, not knowing what's happening, and totally caught out, just wrecked by Liam Neeson, the Murky. That's a great name. Oh man. Anyway, 9 to 10. This is a big thing in this game. Is if the enemy team is 10 and you are not, do not fight them, like at all. You can try and push them away, but they have ultimate abilities. You do not. Should be self-explanatory, but this is a guide for the newer player. So yeah, watch your levels. See, know what levels. One other big thing you can do in this game is kind of memorize what levels you'll get talents at, and know that okay, the enemy team is level 14. We're only level 12. Therefore, they have another talent that we don't have yet. Probably not a great idea to go for a massive team fight. 10 to 11 is not a big deal. Now, right here, using that penetrating round to get this tank away from our slow, fat Asmodan is going to, hopefully, we're going to kill this guy. I mean, he's so low right now. Can we kill him? No, we can't kill him. Anyway, good try, but good save. I want to say that playing well in this game defensively is as important as getting kills on people. Like, helping your team retreat is so huge. Your teammates can't retreat without help 90% of the time. They need you to come in, do something, at least, if nothing else, block with your body or just put on pressure, put damage on. And you're going to see me miss a shot right here. It was a good attempt. It was long range, Okay, I got to try. Don't be afraid to take that long range shot, by the way. But like I was saying, you need to help your teammates retreat. You will win more games the more often you're able to work together like that. And, think of your teammates as if they're your own player. Like, obviously you can't control them. You can ping on the map and tell them what you're doing, though. Like, hey, I'm going here. It's good. Like, let them know, hey, let's kill this guy. I'm hunting this guy, or I'm right near this camp. I could just use a little bit help taking this mercenary camp. Ping on the map. Don't be worried about like pissing people off because you pinged something you want to do. Like, that's what it's there for. I don't know why I'm hearthing here. That makes no sense. Oh, I'm getting the tear, the garden tear. It's like I'm at full health, full mana. What am I doing? Oh, we're taking this garden tear. So bonus in this video, you're getting a little guide to the garden terror, which is always fun. And my guide consists of, if all the towers are up, like it's the first one right here, start either top or bottom and work your way to the opposite side. Because what you want to do is you don't need to be fighting heroes with this dude. Like, sometimes I could just counter the enemy tear that's up right now, but like, it's a strategy. I'm choosing not to do it. I'm choosing to lay down my little W's, which is the plant that does so much damage to everything. Use your polymorph ability and take out a tower. This tower's gone. I'm gone. I don't need to keep going down this lane. There's a closer tower in mid that I'm heading for now. I'm going to do whatever damage I can to that one and then head to top. because I know these guys are chasing me, so I'm just leaving the polymorph circle. Lay this down, hit this thing a little bit. Probably should have hit that tower right there, but that's okay. Okay, these guys are right here. Can I take out this tower? There's only one guy. I'm going for the tower. Doing a little damage. Taking some damage. Okay, there's two guys. Probably gonna... Okay, lay that down. Gonna run. Now, they can either choose to chase me and let that thing do a bunch of damage to the tower, or I'm gonna get away and... Or, they'll chase me, it'll do damage, blah, 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 blah. You see what I'm getting at here. Don't fight the player. Do the damage to the tower. Try not to die. Try to be around some teammates when you leave this thing. It'll kind of explode. And, there's me missing 2 shots. Wow, it's just so bad, this game. Can't always be super pro, guys, but you know how it is. Oh, I hit 1 shot and now I'm dead from Murky's heroic ability. I'm taking Executioner here for really no good reason. I think Bullseye or Cluster Round are better talents most of the time, but here's the thing about this game. I suggest, even if you have a character that you play like constantly, and you talent the same way all the time, like, oh, this is for sure the best talent, try these other try all the talents at least once and just play with them, see what you can do with them. Certain talents cater better to certain teams and against certain enemies. So another great thing you can do is just use tab. Good thing that I'm not doing in this video and won't do is use tab, check the enemy team's talents, and then you can kind of counter them a little bit with what you want to pick. Another tip here is, oops, sorry about that. Another tip here is watch the minimap all the time. Watch it for team fights. You do not want to be the one, you don't want to be that guy who is like sitting alone in a lane when a team fight happens, and then your team tries to go like 4v5 or 3v5 and then fails the team fight miserably. Don't be that guy. Like, help your team out. Come on. This is not a solo game. This is a team, what Blizzard calls a team brawler. I appreciate the term team brawler better than MOBA because I don't like other MOBAs. True story, guys. I've played Dota. I've played League of Legends. I don't like them compared to this game. And a lot of it is because, yeah, it's because, well, for one thing, last hitting. You have to get the last hit on an enemy, like a creep, in order to get experience for it, which I find just totally stupid, because all the creeps are fighting each other all the time anyways, and if you're helping out the fight, you should be getting experience for it, and Blizzard has done that correctly. And the other thing I hate about it is that you spend so much time back at the home base trying to pick out the most optimized talent, abilities and items and blah blah blah. It just takes away so much from it. There's so much downtime in it. I just find it extremely boring for the most part. And the games, oh my god, I'm sorry, I didn't know this would turn into this hate fest, but it's not really a hate fest. It's just why I prefer Heroes to other games, to League of Legends and Dota. I don't know. There's just several reasons. You guys see what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I appreciate this shared experience. That's the biggest thing. Here's a Kerrigan who's left her Garden Terror alone, like I warned not to do earlier in the video. Wasn't she listening? What the hell? Whole team left me here, so I'm going to just stick around and defend this tower that's on low life. Anyway, probably going to end the commentary soon-ish, but yeah, hit me up on Twitter if you have any more questions. I would love to coach or just play with you and can kind of pick up some this and that. You can hit me up on Twitter, which is @CarlHoutz, CarlHoutz. or you can check out Gamin' On, which is our website and podcasts. Me and a couple of good friends, which is all about gaming and gamers and the gaming community. And you can check that out at GaminOn.com. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can also check out my Abathur guide, which I already regret most of the decisions I made with Abathur, and I totally play Abathur differently now, so I might have to do a different one now. Make a new video. That's the thing, like I could make like 4 different videos for each hero because there's so many different ways to talent them. Ooh, that was brutal. You see how quickly Raynor died, like right there? That was nuts. But anyway, what else do I have? Oh, I've got a Diablo guide, and I should have soon coming out another guide for Lili, as well as Nazebo, and I'm doing some other stuff. But I really like this game a whole lot, and it's been pretty addictive, as a lot of Blizzard games have been in my life. I've been addicted to them. There's just so much. They're so polished. They're so well done. Anyway, love this game. Thank you guys for watching, and keep on gaming on.
You have enough seeds. The terror grows.
This should be good.
The terror awaits. Come,
Whatever's
take
clever.
its power.
Stand full of daylight.
Rise, my terror.
My
Suck
condolences.
the life from your enemies.
Right on.
It's over for now, but don't get too comfortable. The infested will return again.
Fill 'em full of daylight. Hit 'em hard and fast. Sounds
More fertilizer.
right between the eyes.
Such a weak flesh. Better to leave it. Your terror has wilted. Double kill.
Sounds like
Terminate this hero.
Mayhem.
all day long. We ought to capture this mercenary town. Give 'em some pepper. You can count on me. Raiders roll.
Fight alongside me.
It's all good.
My plants are fond of blood.
Give 'em some pepper. You gotta be faster than
Double
that.
Terminate
kill.
this hero.
Whatever's clever.
That seemed personal.
An excellent strike.
Who've lost a sword heroes?
Time to man up.
Night falls once more, and soon the shamblers shall rise
Full of
again.
daylight. Sounds like a plan.
My seeds! Double kill! Untouchable!
Used pepper.
Enemy slain! Terminate this hero!
Oppose us. Our ally is in need.
That's enough
All
seeds!
day long.
Now, let my terror grow! The terror awaits. Come, take its power. Excellent. March forth! Uproot your enemy's forts!
Raiders roll. Right on.
Your terror they shall feed your but meat and flesh once more!
Headshot.
No mercy!
Anyone up for destroying this fort?
Hit him hard and fast. All day long.
Enemy slain!
Anyone up for destroying this
Of
fort?
the storm! Enemy team dominated.
Whatever.
Anyone up for destroying this fort?
Got something special. Whatever's clever.
You have enough seeds. The terror grows.
Whatever's clever.
The terror awaits. Come, take its
Dawn has
power.
come, heroes, and with it, my children must rest. Nicely done. The terror shall sap the
All day
life
long.
from your enemy.
Whatever's clever.
That's impressive. keep gone.
It's all good.
That one's pushing up daisies. Your terror has averted. Such a weak. Better to be dead. Double kill.
We should attack their fort.